Alright, so in this tutorial we are going to talk about personal resources in Schoology, and your personal resources are a place where you'll be able to store any assignments or other materials that you plan to use from year to year, and it's also a place where you'll be able to share those materials with other teachers. So if you've been working within your courses and you've been creating folders and putting materials into your courses, those are only going to be in here temporarily. As soon as your course is archived at the end of the year, you won't be able to access those materials. So one thing you'll want to do at the end of each year is go to the gear next to any materials or folders you want to save, and there is an option here to save it to resources. And then when you do that, you'll be able to choose the location within your resources where you'd like those materials saved. So you can place them in a folder, and then if you have various collections that you've created, you can pick which collection you'd like those to save to. And what it does is it creates a copy without student results or submissions in there that you'll be able to pull into future courses. So that's how you'd pull in your materials from your courses. Now you can actually create materials in your resources section as well, so we'll talk about that. In the resources drop-down menu, we can go to personal here, and you'll have several what they call collections, which are kind of like storage boxes where you can keep your materials and put various folders and assignments and tests and quizzes within those. So you can decide your organization system. You may want to have one for each unit, or you might just want to have a collection by course. Whatever it may be, under My Resources, you have a default home collection, and you can add as many of these little collections as you want. Just give it a title and that collection will be added here to your list. There's also a way that other people can share their collections with you, and this is probably something your team will do most likely. So if they're shared with you, you'll see them here below, shared by others, and you can access those as well. Now they may have given you view only permission, or they may have given you editing permission, so you'll have to just see what you're able to do and request them to add you to have editing permissions if need be. So once you added a collection in your personal resources, if you wanted to add new materials to that collection, you can go to Add Resources. And again, these are the same types that you've seen within your course here. Nothing really should be any different than what you see in the materials list of your course. So you can add any of those and build them from scratch. And then when you're ready, you can go to Sharing and share them with your colleagues. By default, when you go to share with your colleagues, they will have just can view permission. So I'll show you here what you'll be able to do. To change that. So I'll add someone here to sharing, and I can go back into that sharing menu, and where it says view only, change that to can edit and save. And that way anyone you share it with will be able to do more than just simply view those files. You also have this options menu here, and this will allow you to reorder, rearrange, rename any of these collections, or delete them. Off to the side here, there's an option to share anything that you have put in here to public resources, and that makes it available to the entire Schoology community of teachers if you think it's something others could benefit from. And then if you go to this little drop-down gear, there is a way to add it to your course. So if you had created your files originally in your collections, you can not only import them from within the course, but you can also add them to the course from within resources. Either one. You can copy it to other folders or other collections in your resources, or move it if you don't think it's in the correct location. So that just gives you a little bit of an idea of what you can do with your personal resources within Schoology.